Hello and welcome, my lovely Aries. Aries, this is your card. In tarot, it is the Emperor card. You're really the first sign we encounter on our journey of the Fool's journey because we're in charge and we're very powerful. I am an Aries sun, and boy, has it been the last 2 years just been so bad for Aries. And now it seems like things are heating up again, and it seems like people be trying to tempt a bitch kind of thing and trying to ruin our energy and for some reason now I feel the ability to move forward, and I feel like the universe has untethered my hands in certain things to fight back. So, me being the Queen of Clovers, the Queen of Wands, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. Also, I seek to raise the light with unconditional love and, of course, gratitude. And that's why I want to thank you so much for supporting my channel. Likes, subscribes. If you haven't subscribed, hit that bell now because much more to come. I am a developing reader, getting used to speaking on YouTube and all that as well. So I do know it is a risk to listen to some messages from a newbie, and I think I'm getting less newbie. I've been at it for about 6 months on YouTube, so it feels really good. All right, my loves. Aries, this is also your general intuitive and energy and card reading for the week of October 14th through October 20th, 2019, the week of that Aries full moon. This is a general reading, Aries sun, moon, and house positions. And I do welcome cross-watchers, but it still will not apply to all. Also, remember, time is a pretense. These could be past, present, or future energies. And, of course, they'll be, because of the way I read the cards in different spreads, messages could pop up for different people or different spreads. Sometimes I have to pull cards away to, like, its own V-spread because it doesn't actually apply. It's just a message, obviously, somebody needs to hear that stuck around. All right, again, that Aries full moon, October 13th. It's not a big one, but it does still look beautiful in the sky here in Southern California already on the day before. Full moons are about purging, getting rid of stuff, getting rid of people that don't belong in your energy. This full moon is represented by the Four of Wands, which means reunions, returning to home and stability after difficulty. And it's like the Emperor coming home. It's like the prodigal son coming home. But we also have Venus and Mercury above us in Scorpio. Let's not forget Mercury is about to go retrograde. So we are in Mercury retrograde shadow. And this is in Scorpio. This is about death. This is about more shadow. There's so much shadow above us that this full moon is going to be a very big light on our lives over the next 30 days because of the fact that the next moon movement is going to be a new moon, a darkened moon. Let's also not forget this is Aries begins the solar calendar. Is this a new moon calendar? Yes, it's a beginning. Aries is a starter. We're the ones that get things going. So, I'm just going to pull 3 cards, a problem, a complication, and a likely result, and then we're just going to clarify it. Then I'm going to pull some cartomancy and just see like the direct lines of the week as kind of how things are going to fall out for you. Aries. Ooh. You've been robbed. All right, Aries. Problem, complication, and likely result. Okay, here's the thing. You've been robbed. People have been taking advantage of you. People have been using you. This is the deception card. Holy. A lot of times I do feel it as like you picking up your swords and leaving. No, this is you letting them just go ahead and take that shit. Because I'm done. This is like so, like, I was so angry this week when the new moon energy started to come in. So angry, I was shaking. I haven't been that angry in a long time. So it's a very big deal. And the problem with this is they're taking your 10 of Pence. And you know what? You're like, that's okay, because it was kind of rotten anyway. So you can take all that shit. It was a rotten 10 of Pence. It's a complication because you do feel like you're being pulled away. You feel like you're going to have to go back to the Ace of Pence. Yeah, you are. But this new beginning is going to be a fresh new beginning. It's going to be a less of a usury kind of thing. You're coming out of a period of usury. Now, I'm an Aries, so every time a deception card, that full moon that was in Aquarius that was represented by the Seven of Swords in August, yeah, talk about villains coming forward, villains being unmasked. Lovers can be unmasked during this time, but Aries, we're suffering the villain side of it. You kind of have to let go. I'll pull more clarifiers on this card because Spirit is saying you can't rest anymore on this. You've been resting on it, and part of it is that energy of it feels like you want to allow, you want to hand things over to Spirit, you want to hand things over to the fates kind of thing. You don't want to fight those battles, so you kind of put down your sword, but you're kind of in a very catty, like, armed mood, a very armed mood for Aries. All right, let's see the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords for my lovely Aries? The problems in our lives. Oh yeah, they be testing us. I really hope it's not Spirit. I'm not in the mood for that kind of behavior. My readings are like 5 hours late right now because of this. I had to meditate my way out of it, and you can see I'm already a little fired up. I have to remember I move with unconditional love. It's kind of my goal. All right, here we go. Yeah, you're going to start moving on your own journey of separation from these people, from whoever is deceiving you. This is like moving on to a new job. It feels like a disconnect of finances from the Seven of Swords. You're going to make that move now. You're going to be in a position to make that move. And it's not going to be as long as you think to rebuild. I think that's why you're a little frustrated, is because as an emperor, we build wherever we go. But this is that energy of, oh shit, I've been building and building and building, some of us for a very long time, and we got to walk away. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower had happened to you, because I know I pull it regularly for myself. Even though I can't read cards for myself, I still pull cards for myself. All right, nope, this kind of felt lumpy-dumpy. Let's see this Ten of Pence. It's your complication, because you don't want to let go of stuff. Because it should be good, but it's not. The people I see in this card is almost like Aries, the Emperor on the outside. And this card is supposed to be about legacy and passing on that legacy. And there is no legacy to pass on here. It's almost, I feel more separate. All these people are separate right now. And so it's not what you want. You have a different wish with the Star card. It could be with an Aquarius, but this feels like the wish card, the healing card. There was a lack of healing in that before, that it's you want to bring into your Ten of Pence. And as the complication, it could just be what you want to move towards, what you want to move out of, because what you're done with. The Moon card tried to come out there. Okay, Pisces. And the Knight of Swords. This is a little indecision. This is uncertainty. It's just a little confusion. And I think it comes from, one thing about Aquarius is they're a lovely eccentric sign. One of our favorite eccentric 11 sign. Numerology. I can't ever say that word. Numerology, really warms our hearts to them. These are people we love in our lives, because these people are the people that seem to allow us to have permission to just move forward, or just, you know, take life by the reins. But with that energy, it's still not enough for you to move forward, or for this Aquarius to move forward to the Ten of Pence. It's, part of the problem here is you think you know what the complication is here, is what you want to move towards. It's not what you need to move towards. Give me another one, Spirit, on this, because I see what you're saying. Yeah, this is just a temporary situation, a temporary balancing act. It's not actually something that's solid right now for you. It does have that non-approaching energy. There's a sense that you're not working on your 10 of Pence right now, and sometimes force can be holding on and not offering, and this is the results card. And basically, it feels like you're holding on to an old pattern, an old dream that you wanted. Now, you're going to be able to build up after you get out of this deception, but you do have to, you're going to not be able to build up as much until, you know, there's something that, yeah, this is a painful kind of situation, a realization that you're going to have to get up and fight. I don't like that one card either in reverse. This card, it should be a resting card. It should be handing over things to Spirit momentarily. But in reverse, no, it's swords are coming at you. You're going to need to make a move. And then, yes, because there are burdens still here, the energy is not clear enough for you to have everything you want. And you're going to empty all these cups out, as in there's this great severing here that kind of feels with this card as well, the Four of Swords, that there's people that are going to be removed from your energy because, I mean, I'm sorry, this is the Nine of Wands. Did I say it was the Nine of Wands? Yeah, you're just, this Four of Cups, you're not even going to cry over them. Yes, there are spilled cups here, but then this Five has, I'm sorry, yes, this Five of Cups has this in reverse as well. This is just mourning the loss of something, mourning the burden of something, but moreover, because it's in reverse, you're done mourning that, and you're about to fight. You're about to put up that last fight. It's worth fighting for. You're not giving up, Aries. It doesn't surprise me at all. But, this is just that energy of it's very mind-changing. Yeah, you're ready to work. You're ready to do the work. It's like a last stand energy. It's like, I'm flipping my life right now, which a lot of Aries, I think we are flipping our lives from that energy of kind of getting by to thriving. And it does actually feel really good. And I like this card closing out this result, because it tells me that you're going to take your emotions out of it to do this work. And that's why this is in reverse. You've been sad and maybe moony about things, especially if you're a girl. You know, I'm purging things, and when you purge, you run into, like, you know, ribbons and love letters and school kids projects, and it's sad, and it's but if you're purging, it's just the right thing, the cutting, the removing. Remember, I told you with the Four of Swords, it's that energy of just, you know what, it's this is what I'm going to keep, and this is what I'm not going to keep. Let's see what kind of lines we get here for just the energy of the timeline with cartomancy and numerology here for the week. Yeah, you've done some spiritual work here with the Five of Wands. You've been stuck in something too, but next to the Nine of Swords, this is the dark energy that you're cutting off, shadows. A lot of masks coming off. Nine of Swords is that removing the energy that no longer serves you, cutting away the, just cutting away the heritage, the shit, the trash. Yeah, that's what's going to help your finances a lot. You're going to remove a lot from your life. This is also, Nine of Swords is kind of getting your act together, but when you do it, it has that work feel to it with the swords, but when you do it, you remove things. So you cut things out, you, extra bills, it being swords, it's not necessarily bills, it's usually people. It's usually people who aren't very nice to you as well. You've done fighting with them for sure. You've reached an impasse, so you're done with that. And again, the Five of Cups. This Five of Cups is in the upright, unlike the other one. Once you get your Eight of Diamonds together, Eight of Diamonds, Eight of Pence is doing that work. It is a mastery card. It's that ability to really focus on your work. And you're going to allow. This is an allowing card. It feels like a Five of Hearts. Fives can be battle cards, but this is more of an allowing of the cups that should be empty are empty, and the cups that are full should be full. And those cups that are empty, that are falling off the card there, just let them go. Let them go. It's hard. It is hard because it is heartbreaking to let certain things go. it's just still shocking. This is the Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is not a dragon spreading its wings. And the Three of Swords, of course, is heartbreak from words. It's heartbreak from information. And you kind of got to let that shit go, especially in a season where people are going to be so obvious. Obviously your enemy. Obviously one of these upside down hearts on your card of dissatisfaction. It's just, ugh. Don't tempt a bitch. Don't tempt a Queen of Wands, my loves. I know I call myself the Queen of Clovers, but come on. I just like to soften myself up a bit. We know how that can be, Aries. Six of Diamonds. That's a victory in finance. This is a good flow of money coming and going. If your bank account's been upside down, you might get a little lift on that. Ooh. This is not going to be about money, though. That was a separate message in terms of the lines here. Okay, before I talk, these are options. This could be a King of Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They are in the reverse. This is a King of Hearts in the upright. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This can also be somebody who's ready to, this could be just an air sign who's ready to attack, a lover who's ready to speak, ready to open up about love, coming into that kingly energy. They're not sure about the approach, though, with this King of Swords. That is a strategizing card, and there is uncertainty in the approach. Once you take this new financial step, or this new step in value, this change in your value, this change in your, I didn't get the change in perspective card, but isn't tarot all about the change in perspective? When you when you restart your new value, or your Ace of Pentacles here, that you're reluctant to move forward in, you're hesitating to move forward in, look at the beauty of this Jack of Hearts, this approaching love. Now this card is in the reverse, but it doesn't matter. It's because you're going to be, you've been inspired, you've been sparked to make this new investment, this new value change. When this Jack of Hearts comes in, you are going to be so boss bitch, male or female dudes, that it's going to be hard to get your 10 of Cups out of that, but you are going to get your 10 of Cups, and missing your 10 of Pentacles is not going to, you're not going to give a rat's ass. This is going to be, this is just a new beginning. Once you change your value, everything that approaches you changes as well. That's a very big message. All right, Aries, thank you for sharing your energy with me, especially, we're fired up, and I feel it. Definitely hang in there. It's going to be that full moon energy all week for sure. And don't forget, we are also in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde will happen October 31st. This one is in Scorpio. And it's, yeah, unmasked. Unmasking. I'm hoping some more lovers are unmasked. I haven't seen it yet in too many readings, but I certainly hope so. Do hang in there. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. And, of course, you can contact me using the information in the box below to book a personal reading or connect with me personally. Clovers1111@gmail.com. I will not be doing a lot of readings next week. I'm packing up to move, and an opportunity has come up, so I'm going to try and gear it up a little bit. November. All right. Thank you, everyone, again. Please have a great week, my lovely Aries.